Well, if we pull this off, we're like serious fucking time travelers. Like, we're gonna have the fucking key codes like forever. Like legit, like fucking key codes forever. Infinite key codes. Like we really pull this off, we are like fucking gurus like mad. Like remember, a tech has to be combined yin yang. Like it's just the way it is. It would have to been played out this way because, like, you know, by the time I got to you, like, I had lots of opportunities to be having sex. Like, it was a fucking hard choice to stick to my intuition of making sure that, like my pure, like, you know, public image, like, with my lady was, as I, you know, when I started out of one that I was like, yes, like, it was very much well thought out. That's why I had everything in place, like everything in my. I like got back from the trip, ready to settle in, and it literally is like it's a time as a time traveler looking back, it was like a self humiliation initiation event to match the underground humiliation initiation event that I had to go through now for my adult life, for myself as a filmmaker. It wasn't really about the hockey element. It was really about me and the filmmaking element. That's why I was caught on. That's why the guy got me on the film. It was a phone camera. Before phone cameras were even a thing. Like, I mean, I can't be in the dark thinking that you might not remember even that this happened. You thought maybe we broke up before I went to Cancun and then, like, oh yeah, I remember that. You know, okay, whatever. You know, but it was just like we never got back together. Like, is that how you see it? Because I see it as we were like the assumption was that, like, as soon as I get done with Cancun, like, get that behind me, it was like we'll fucking pick up, ready to go, like, and all set. And like that was just the first time we were seeing each other. That's all. It was like, you know, we were gonna see each other a couple times that week. And that was just the first time. And then boom, that happened. Bam. Oh fuck! I can't even fucking talk to you. Like after that, like, cause then public square event. Like I'm right in the middle. Like if I'm a filmmaker, like it's just like what the fuck. It's been so long. If I just started like fucking walking around out there, like people would be like, "What the fuck?" Like, like I have to now chart a course back to London. Like I have to. Like it's like part of my brain chemistry. Like, cause there really is nothing left for me here on the ground. So I just you know, everything the tech is like as it is, box it up. It's my obviously South Temple. And then I just fucking start trying to look at getting to London. You know, like obviously this case, you know, like can take, I even mean like long term. Start looking at the paperwork, get my Canadian fucking passport. So alright. So these screens, like, as they've come up, it's been a conditioning to get us to see it as a replacement for the placenta, which is what the fetus is looking at in the womb. So the fetus is holding the umbilical cord, which is the hockey stick, and it's creating, and it's looking at where the umbilical cord is connected, which is the placenta wall, and it spiders out like this, and it looks like a fucking screen, and it has all these fucking images and stuff that are flashing, coming from the mother, and it's like, and then you can see it going in the belly. It's like, smile, kiss. And then so then it's looking at the screen. So these fucking screens are like a reverse engineered rollout design to get us to unconsciously be like, oh God, oh look, it's God, it's our mother, it's our placenta, it's giving us our data. Oh, and then we press the buttons, we press the screen. That's the umbilical cord. We're playing with the screen. So kids playing with the fucking screen. They're just they're in the womb, right? They're just it's what they're normally doing. But then all the tech companies behind the curtain are just fucking sucking up all this energy. Behind the curtain about what the fuck is even the characters are and all that shit. So then this is what time travel, this is me time traveling, right? This is me time traveling. Because I'm a warrior out there. I'm a fucking, I'm a public figure, right? They can't, fucking delete me off the internet, okay? When some people talk about, crazy conspiracy shit, they just fucking delete them. Or they discredit them, you know? So, I'm no, I'm fucking stamped. So now I go underground. I work on my own resources until they're ready, and then really the world is just fucking falling apart around me, where I have to bring my resources in because the world's falling apart. So now I come in out of defense almost. So it's kind of like what I was at defensive forward, okay? So it's what my parents grew me. So then I hope it's gotta be good, because my fucking family, it's it would make sense that the parents, you're gonna fucking remember this shit. You're a sharp woman, man. You're super fucking smart. Loved it. Loved how book smart you were. And I didn't get really into the book smart shit until the last part of my 20s and into now in my 30s. I fucking love that about you, but I couldn't fucking articulate it with you. I couldn't sit there and articulate it with you yet, because I hadn't rode the bus and read a bunch of books and had time to read books and stuff like that. So now looking back, this is how we time travel. Is we don't have the memories after that event, and I mean I keep trying to keep myself confident that because we were still talking pretty flirty afterwards, I can't see us harping on the fucking Jax event. I want to bring more clarity to us combining our memory about it, make sure it matches, and knowing what happened all before might change the perception instantly, and if that can bring instant because I kept seeing you out, I'm serious, I would fucking be super glitchy, nervous, I couldn't breathe. I'd be I think the jaw, the metal, everything, man, it just freeze up, it's like that moment that we were in. I was I couldn't get out of it, so I'd see you, be a reminder. So the best thing it does is just not be around, because then being around every bar, even if you're not in the bar, I'm oh, is she gonna come in? Or something like that, or is her sister gonna come in, or is her friends gonna come in? And then I see them, and then I'm oh fuck, I better not be kissing anybody. You know what I mean? It's still running, because I don't want to be. I'm not hey, oh hey, oh yeah, I ain't fucking. Now I'm fucking out. Now I'm Literally, I was fucking checked. Like, I was like, I'm out. I was like, I'm done. I got fucking boom, right in the fucking, took a dump on the floor. Right in front of my girlfriend. uh, like, how do I get back to the root memory of fucking life? Like, if I could ever get to the source of you, like, to, like, communicate with me and, like, laugh and say hi again, like, how the fuck how does someone do something that is inaccessible? Like, I feel like I gotta do some, like, digital fucking stuff. Lucid dreaming, sit down, what I don't do, I gotta record myself taking, like, an audio, like, journey of, like, the event. And then leave it open for interpretation at sometimes, and then, like, play back the recording, lay down, go into trance, boom. Now at least I can feel my senses when I'm in the moment. I can let the moment play out, and I can just breathe through the senses and just allow the moment to be what it was as it plays out. And then, like, that'll help, like, give me a breath link again, where now, like, I feel like maybe I could type to you. Because, like, I'm telling you, like, I fucking type, hit the enter, I'm like, oh shit, no, I don't want to fuck it up again. Like, seriously, I hope you're falling in love with me again, because I'm a big man kid. I got a lot of man for you. Seriously. So much man for you. I mean, I think about it, like, I never fucking took the plunge and fucking joined those guys on all those fucking big orgy parties, and I'm like, looking back on it, I'm glad I did not. But I feel the trauma saying that I want to, but, like, it's just fucking, like, the cave of solitude always seemed a little more attractive. If I didn't have my dog, it would be rough. So I want to transition these series into, like, more of, like, all right, we're finishing up the series, because I need to now start cognitively planning how this is going to go approach-wise, like, because I can't drag it out. I can feel myself, like, having anxiety over what might or might not happen. So I'm going to pause this one and go back and get my phone, because now this one's out.